Hi everyone, it's Miss Caskey and I'm back to read another book with you today. Before we start reading, I thought we would think about our story a little bit so that you're ready to read it. Our book today is about a family who goes into a city to explore. And I was thinking it would be a good idea for us to think about a city and to try to answer this question to get us ready to read our book. Let's read it. It says, what are some things you will see in a city? So think right now to yourself for about 3 things that you think you'll see if you were in a big city. I know one thing that I would see is big, tall buildings, skyscrapers. What else would you see when you are in the city? All right, let's read A Visit to the City. This book is by Linda Peters and it's illustrated by Victor Tavares. And I see a family here. Looks like they're getting ready and they're feeling pretty excited to go see what's in the city when they go and they visit the city. Let's see what's inside. A visit to the city. Look, said my dad, look at the big truck. I noticed that the person talking, this must be their dad because it says, look, said my dad, look at the big truck. So I wonder which one of these kids is the person telling the story. Let's keep reading and see if we can find out. Look, my mom said, look at the big car. Do you know what this kind of a car is called? It's really big and long. Look at the van, said my big brother. So we know this is the mom and this is this is the dad, and then someone is a big brother. I wonder who's telling the story. My dad said, look at the taxis. Well, it looks like Dad is showing the little girl the taxis. Maybe she's telling the story. My mom said, look at the bicycles. Look at the police car, I said. Wait a second, now I'm thinking, who looks like they're saying, look at the police cars? Which person here might be saying that? I noticed this boy is pointing over to the police car, so maybe he's the one telling the story. Look at the big bus, said my little sister. Oh, that's the little sister, so it seems like he's the one telling the story, the boy who looks young, the younger brother. Look, my dad said, look at the city. Have you ever taken a ride on one of these big buses that has the seats up on top of the bus? Have you seen those or taken a ride? That would be a fun way to see a new city that you've never seen before. I'm going to make the guess that this is the boy that's telling the story. All right, thanks for reading with me. While I'm reading the book and pointing to the words, you can always be reading the story along with me. That will help you with your fluency and being a nice, strong, and smooth reader. And it will also help you to get some good practice with all of the words that are in the book. If they're sight words or high frequency words and they're words that you already know, that's great. It's always good to practice those again. And if they're new words, then it's good to see them, think about them, and try reading them. In our book, what were some things that you thought of that the family might see, and what were some things that the family did actually see in the story? If you have somebody at home to watch this video with and to think and talk with, go ahead and think about this question and think about what the family saw. Did you think of the same things? You can also write your answers down if you'd like to practice writing. That's another great option. Thank you for reading, writing, and thinking with me, and I hope to see you again soon in another video.